Alright, so now we're here in Sony Vegas. Basically, Sony Vegas is a software that you can use to modify and edit pre-made film for the most part. So a lot of this is a really powerful hardware intensive software. Like even some Hollywood film developers and producers use this to produce like legit movies that you might watch in a movie theater. So this isn't necessarily software to just play around with. This is some real useful software. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually drag our rocket.gif right onto the timeline. Let's go back. So do we want to set our project video settings to match the media? So that's basically the size of the video. Do we want it to match the GIF? So I'm just gonna hit yes to make it easier. So let's actually zoom in a little bit, and I'm doing that by scrolling on the scroll wheel. All right. So now, as you can see, our rocket.gif is there, flies up and it flies down. Perfect. So now basically, say this were to be a professional movie and I wanted it to look more legitimate. I could add things to it like a color corrector. Let me go ahead and drag that right onto the video, and you can't see much difference, but basically all the color corrector does is it changes how much of one color. If you look at a video, there's literally millions of thousands of colors that are in that video. So basically the color corrector just edits how much of that color is being exposed. So if I want more blue to be there, I can do that, and as you can see, the black lines turn more bluish, baby blue, green, and so forth. And the center is as close to the natural color of the video as it can be. You can do the low tones, you can do the high tones. It's really neat. Everything changes a little something. And the mid tones over that, and then you can do the high tones, which is so closer to white would be the high tone, so that would change the background. So that's really useful. I didn't know that. So that's basically that effect. You can add other things like color curves, Gaussian blurs. You can actually add like real time things like glitch effects and stuff like that if you're into making intros for movies and stuff. But most of that is done in Adobe After Effects, but we're not going to be getting into that for this tutorial. So basically, as you can see here, all all Sony Vegas is for is to add effects to pre-existing videos for the most part, and also a lot of people use it to make intros for their videos. So that's Sony Vegas.